Hey guys, it's your boy. We're back with more multi-favorite content, and without further delay, let's dive right into the action. And this video is about cable Axo Swords versus cable Summer Days with the CTP of Energy versus Mephisto, and I'm gonna be showing you guys the Rage Mephisto showcase. So this is the build on the cable raged up Axo Swords uniform, because we know that was the best that we saw in the Paralysis season, at least for the notification ABX. Well, of course, Mephisto I think will be the best with brilliant judgment. I think Mephisto with a rage, or I think is better than cable rage up, but we'll see about that. The attack on this card is about 105%. You saw the Mephisto build, he does not have any Odin's blessings. We are going to be opening up with the cable Axo Swords raised up team up, and this is I think the best team up that you can use with the raised Axo Swords cable. I've shown the rotation before as well. The only reason this team up is the best for cable is the Ancient One gives 25% ignore dodge to all allies. So even if you use Cyclops, even if you have insight on the team, I should say, you will still score better with this team up if you have a raised Axo Swords uniform cable. Okay, even with insight, Cyclops team will not give you as good a score as this team up. This is the best team up for Axo Swords CTP of Rage if you are running them. Of course, if you have enough insights to give one to Ancient One as well, you can do that, but don't make those funky moves yet, because there's something interesting coming down the line in the video, which is really fun actually. So I really enjoy Summer Days uniform. And one more thing actually I would like to add before going any further about the videos and stuff, about the stream and stuff. It feels like it will be a few more days, guys. I'm still here at my hometown. My grandma is actually doing okay, I would say, and I will be definitely addressing that through another vlog, but I don't wanna, I just wanted to give you guys a brief notice about that. It will be a few days more before the stream start again. Okay, so sorry about that. Anyways, talking about Axo Swords uniform, I love this uniform. This is the uniform that I enjoy the most out of all the cable uniforms. Even actually Summer Days, he just stands and delivers. This uniform plays amazing. Anyways, we are going to be getting past 7.2 million. Well, actually the second roar is gonna come here. The rotation is great. One more thing, if you are pushing your cable only, you do not care about Mephisto, if you don't have Mephisto built up or anyway, or whatever the reason is, what you can do around the roar, if you think your tier 3 skill rotation is ready and he is going to go for the roar, and you have to wait at least 2 seconds to hold that, do not hold that. What you can do is, if there are even one mob, go to the center of the ABX arena, of course. There, of course, the beast will be jumping there, right? When the mobs follow you to the center, as the beast jumps, use the third skill, cancel 4, cancel 1. As soon as you land the 1, beast will be right there and you will be able to hit the beast. Then you can go 5 cancel tier 3, and you do not have to hold your tier 3 or any skill actually at all. I tried a few things, you will see. I might have not addressed that, but you will see in the run, if you guys can read on the video as well. So you will see I did not wait a lot, and I tried to make up as much as possible with my rage cable here. Although my rage cable on this account is does have a bunch of Odin's blessings, but the attack on this account is only 105%, so definitely a lot more improvement to make. And we are going to be making 8.8 million here. Now, going for Mephisto, this is the best team for Mephisto for Blast Mail. Ancient One lead Cyclops and then Mephisto. Ancient One giving 45% damage to blast types, as well as 25% ignore dodge as well. And of course, we will be following the rotation. 3 cancel, 2 1 5 4. Wait a bit, we'll go 2 1 5 tier 3 4, or you can go 2 5 tier 3 1 4 as well. I just like to use the one sometimes, not all the time. I tried today only that how about if I try to activate the proc before I use the tier 3 skill, right? That would be nice, and I think the results would be exactly the same if you use the second skill later after the tier 3 skill, or if you use the first skill, sorry, before the tier 3 skill, as long as you get the tier 3 and all those skills under the proc. So I think the score is going to be pretty similar. Now, one great thing about the Paralysis season, we all know Beast likes to hold, Beast likes to jump very late, and you can see the roar comes at 2-7 here, which is okay. We did use this, we did use the fourth skill there on the mobs, which kind of sucks. I'm just using the first skill, and luckily, I don't know why I used that. Luckily, we did not activate the proc, but of course, we got hit by the meteor. Our meteor bar got turned down, so that was kind of bad. Alright, things happen, we cannot really change anything else. So, Mephisto plays amazing, and of course, I will be showing you guys the CTP of Energy cable in a bit after this one as well, which should clear all your doubts about the Exoswords raised up versus the CTP of Energy cable. Although the stats might not be the same, but you can definitely address that. You will definitely be able to do that. I think he's gonna go for he will not go. Okay, we'll go tier 3 skill 4. The reason I think I can actually make a little bit more on this account, when I use this, I think we do lose a lot of damage. He's right at the edge, or right at the edge of that tier 3 skill boost damage, right? So I feel like maybe we might have lost a bunch of damage because of that, and I think I can make probably 100k more with my Mephisto here because of that weird timing or the weird position of Beast right after, or right what was that? What is it called? Right out of that, yes, right out of that circle, basically. Anyways, he's gonna go for the roar here. I think he's gonna go one more attack. Awesome, we were able to get one extra rotation in before he goes for that one, which is amazing. And we're gonna go 2 cancel, 1 cancel, 5, tier 3, 4 again. We are going to be getting past the cable score any moment now, and there we go. Cable score beaten, 8.8 million. We still have 15 more seconds to go. We are at 8.9 million. So yes, I think it should clear you guys. Exoswords with like what, 14 or 15 Odin's blessings is weaker than Mephisto with no Odin's blessings. Of course, there were no insight on that team up that I used there, but even if I give him insight, man, he's gonna make 9 million. If I give the same amount of Odin's blessings to Mephisto on that account, he would hit 9.5, dude. Okay, let's go for a CTP of Energy cable run. All stuff is maxed out, no Odin's blessings. Okay, critical rate. All skills are level 6, type enhancement ranks 5. Power of Angry Hulk, CTP of Energy, though my ignore dodge on my CTP of Energy is pretty low, 24% only. I do have these, at least the attack bonuses. For my cards on this account, we'll go for that one. All skills are all the staff is maxed out. 5 Odin's blessings on my Mephisto on this account, my account. Power of Angry Hulk, stage 12, and a CTP of Rage as well. Now, for the cards, I do have 114%, 114 energy attack on the cards, and only again 4% Pierce. Definitely Pierce does help in ABX later on, but I'm trying to get more Pierce. Going for CTP of Energy cable run. This is going to be the best team up for your CTP of Energy cable, okay? For Rage, you have to use Ancient One because of the lack of ignore defense, ignore dodge. And for this one, you can use this. Now, you would say, even with the CTP of Energy ignore dodge, it's only 24%. With the lead cable, I'm getting 74% of ignore dodge. Plus, if I add the card collection bonus, I'm still getting about 77 to 78% ignore dodge on my cable. So why not just use Ancient One for the 25% more and cap it out, right? So I can cap the ignore dodge out. I tried. Okay. I do have insight on this team up. I showed the run there with the raised cable. Even without insight, I was able to make more points with that Ancient One team up than actually Cyclops team up. And the Ancient One was what, 50% from the lead and 25%, 75% ignore dodge on that team up. Probably 78 with the card collection bonus. If I go this, even if you have maybe insight can of course make your score go up. This team up is going to be the best even if you use Ancient One with that ignore dodge. I tried with the team up with the cable lead. Coulson and Ancient One, I was not able to make the same score as I did with this team up with Insight. So maybe with Insight that team up might be a little bit better than the Cyclops team up, but I feel like Cyclops will be more consistent for you as well, even though you ignore dodge is not capped out. And I think that's all thanks to the CTP of Energy, because that's basically the race team up without Ancient One, without the need of Ancient One, using Cyclops, right? So if you are having a CTP of Energy cable, use this one. This is going to be the best for you. Of course, the stats are not going to be exactly the same as of this run. As I showed, I don't have any Odin's Blessing, just normal CTP of Energy. And if you talk about the Exo Swords with the CTP of Rage as well, which had about 14 to 15 Odin's Blessings. But because that team up had 14 to 15 Odin's Blessing, I think this the results of this run should be enough to let you guys know, or should be enough to highlight how much better CTP of Energy cable is actually from the Raged cable. And the CTP of Energy cable definitely is the best for, well, if you talk about the cable, okay, for the blast mail, at least for the Paralysis season. If you're talking about the Brilliant CTP of Energies, I would, of course, I have never had a chance to test out or run a Brilliant myself. I think a Brilliant CTP of Energy definitely will be the best for cable, but not better than Mephisto Brilliant CTP of Judgment. I don't think so. I think that they're going to be exactly the same. Now, 8.5 without any Odin's Blessings with this team up. That team up had 8.8 without Insight with the Ancient One. If I give Ancient One the Insight on that team up, it would be 9 million. There is only a 500k difference between both of these cables, and I think 15 Odin's Blessing should be enough to make up for that if I do that. Or one more thing, the ignore dodge on my CTP of Energy is only 25. It can go up to 40 to 45. So if I do that, my same score with the exact same build with a normal CTP of Energy will improve. So I do think, and that will be my verdict for you guys, that a CTP of Energy cable is better than a CTP of Rage cable on any of the accounts, in my opinion. But of course, why you don't really have to change your CTPs on cable, don't do that. Rather, I would say use Mephisto. Man, use Mephisto. He is fantastic. He is amazing, man. Like I said before as well, I felt like Mephisto is gonna be the best character for all the seasons, maybe, if you talk about that. If you are talking about the highest level, if you talk about the Brilliant Judgment, I would say this: Brilliant Judgment Mephisto is probably the best character to use for all these seasons, replacing Cable. I think so. Yeah, I could be wrong. You guys can comment down below if you think I'm wrong, okay? But I do think that Brilliant CTP of Energy Cable is amazing as well, although he does lose a bit because of the proc timings. And of course, even if that's a Brilliant CTP of Energy, you're still gonna have those stupid proc timings and the issues because of the freaking mobs, while especially cancelling the roar. So you guys can use it if you have it. CTP of Energy Cable does good. I have stopped playing my CTP of Energy Cable since I built Mephisto. Like, I would not lie at all. My Mephisto with Rage just outscores my CTP of Energy Cable in every aspect of the game. Of course, I think I should just remove the maybe null, maybe not null. I could try that. Maybe not null with that CTP of Rage, because CTP of Rage is not that good in those game modes, right? Judgment is better. So I would still say, if you have a Mighty Judgment or a normal Judgment, I would say go for Rage for your Mephisto. Okay. Rage on Mephisto will be as good as Mighty Judgment, and I think on most of the accounts, on most of the characters, Rage will be equivalent to a Mighty Judgment, or actually better than that, depending on the times that you can use that tab amplification proc. And most of the accounts cannot charge that up every rotation. I tried that with Supergiant in the other video, and I also mentioned that I do think that all attack is actually better on some of those characters. Tap amplification is the best for Mephisto, but here 9.2 million compared to the 8.5 that we got. Of course, the 8.5 can be improved if I had a better CTP of energy. But man, Mephisto, yeah, best blast mail character in the game. I believe for all the seasons, in my opinion, all the seasons, unless you are running a brilliant CTP of energy, but you guys can test out. And for cable, of course, a CTP of energy summer days cable is going to be better than a CTP of rage exo swords cable. This uniform is amazing. I was even thinking to give him CTP of rage actually that I had, but then I decided I will not, because Mephisto was just doing so good and it would not make a huge difference unless I gave him a lot of bonus blessings, which I don't want to. I do have all the a lot of the uniform options as well. But yes, I'm gonna stay summer days, and I think summer days uniform should be coming out on sale as well. So yeah, we'll see about that. Of course, the Falcon, the Winter Soldier update sneak peek was also there, although I'm not really happy about that. There's nothing in the update, man. But we'll see about that. Mephisto Rage, crazy damage, amazing performance, and I think I'll just leave it to you. Whatever you feel like, right? My call is Mephisto. Anyways, guys, let me know what you think about the video. And as always, if you like the content, I hope to see you again. Take care. I'll see you all in the next one. Take care.